On our website, you can get PDF learning materials for free. Please visit englist.me.
Trample.
To step heavily on something or someone, causing damage or injury.
Examples:
Trample down his feelings. Trample on the rights. The plants in this garden are precious, so you must not trample them.
Extremist.
A person who holds extreme political or religious views and who is willing to use violent or illegal methods to promote those views.
Examples:
Extremist political views. Radical extremist. The extremist group planned a series of violent attacks to push its agenda.
Frontline.
In the most critical or dangerous position, in the military line or part of an army closest to the enemy.
Examples:
Frontline health workers. At the front line of the war. Within days, the new aircraft was in frontline service.
Rampant.
Especially of something bad or unwelcome, flourishing or spreading everywhere in a way that cannot be controlled.
Examples:
Rampant growth of weeds. Rampant corruption. In an overly protective industry, violations of the ethics rules tend to be rampant.
Intimidate.
To make someone fearful or uneasy so that they will do something that you want them to do.
Examples:
Intimidate an opponent. Effectively intimidate a thief. The boss tried to intimidate his subordinate with threats.
Flog.
To beat or whip, usually as a form of punishment, to repeatedly hit or strike someone or something violently, to promote or sell aggressively, often with excessive enthusiasm or pressure.
Examples:
Flog a car. Flog a dead horse. The teacher threatened to flog the misbehaving student if he didn't settle down.
Detain.
To keep someone in official custody, to prevent them from leaving.
Examples:
Detain a terrorist. Detain for investigation. The police detained the suspect for questioning.
Repress.
To restrain or control by force, to suppress feelings or memories.
Examples:
Cannot repress laughter. Repress gene expression. He repressed the memories of his traumatic childhood.
Censor.
A person or institution responsible for examining books, movies, and other forms of media to determine if they are harmful or offensive and should be banned or altered, an official in charge of banning or suppressing information.
Examples:
Censor a book. Censor a TV program. The newspaper editor decided to censor the controversial headline to avoid backlash.
Extremism.
The holding of extreme political or religious views, actions, or beliefs that fall outside of what is considered acceptable or reasonable.
Examples:
Violent extremism, political extremism. The rise of far-right extremism has sparked concern among many civil rights organizations.
Authoritarian.
Characterized by strict, absolute control and obedience to authority or rules, dictatorial and lacking in personal freedoms or individual rights.
Examples:
Authoritarian practice, authoritarian government. The authoritarian leadership style left no room for dissent or alternative opinions.
Dissenter.
Someone who disagrees with or challenges the beliefs, opinions, or policies of a group or authority. One who speaks out or protests against a dominant ideology or viewpoint.
Examples:
Political dissenter, radical dissenter. The university welcomed and encouraged dissenters to challenge traditional ways of thinking.
Whistleblower.
A person who reveals or reports illegal, unethical, or immoral activities, primarily in the workplace or government, that are not publicly known but harm the public interest or other people.
Examples:
Anonymous whistleblower, government whistleblower. The government has laws in place to protect whistleblowers from retaliation.
Assassin.
A person who murders a prominent or well-known person for political reasons or in exchange for money.
Examples:
Fall victim to an assassin, would-be assassin. She hired an assassin to kill her opponent.
Encrypt.
To convert information or data into a code, thereby making it unreadable without a key or password. To conceal or obscure information in a way that makes it inaccessible to unauthorized persons.
Examples:
Encrypt data, encrypt message. To protect their sensitive information, many businesses encrypt their files.
Intercept.
To stop and catch someone or something to prevent them from continuing to a destination.
Examples:
Intercept an enemy force. Intercept X-rays. It is illegal to intercept police radio.
Dissent.
Possessing or expressing views that differ from those that are officially accepted.
Examples:
Dissent opinion. With no dissent. The dictatorship crushes all dissent severely.
Kudos.
Praise, honor, or recognition for an achievement or accomplishment.
Examples:
Gain kudos. Kudos to the team. She received kudos from her boss for her exceptional work on the project.
Twit.
A silly or foolish person, someone regarded as annoying or irritating.
Examples:
celebrity twit, neighborhood twit. Please ignore that twit on social media. Their opinions are irrelevant.
Reinstate.
To restore or bring back to a previous position, status, or condition. To return someone to a former job or position which they previously held.
Examples:
reinstate a policy, reinstate a team member. The boss decided to reinstate the recently fired employee after realizing their mistake.
Co-founder.
One of several people who establishes an organization or starts a business.
Examples:
co-founder of the university, late co-founder. He is the co-founder and chairman of this tech company.
Glob.
A small, round mass or lump, a drop or blob of liquid or viscous substance.
Examples:
glob of paint, glob of honey. She squeezed a glob of toothpaste onto her toothbrush.
Nod.
To lower and raise one's head, sometimes several times, as to show approval, agreement, greeting, or confirmation.
Examples:
nod at each other, nod courteously. She nodded quietly in response to the question.
Exile.
The state of being forced to leave one's country or home, typically for political or punitive reasons.
Examples:
exile community, political exile. The exiled king lived in poverty in a foreign country for many years.
Oppress.
To treat people in a cruel and authoritarian way, especially by denying them the same freedoms, rights, etc. as other people.
Examples:
oppress the minority, oppress the people with force. Historically, many countries have often oppressed certain religions to gain the support of the majority of the population.
Empower.
To give someone the power or authority to do something.
Examples:
empower my life. Empower the secretary to do the same. The company empowered employees to buy low-price items without approval to achieve efficient purchasing.
Demagoguery.
The practice of gaining power or influence through impassioned appeals to the emotions and prejudices of a group rather than through rational or factual argument. The use of manipulative or inflammatory rhetoric to sway public opinion.
Examples:
racial demagoguery, rise of demagoguery. The politician's demagoguery was met with skepticism by many voters.